Oh, ladies and gents, I've been on it again. Made myself another Bergen. History of this, had the A-TAC material upstairs, literally in the bottom drawer, during an enforced clear out. I went, oh, I always thought it was 150 by 1 metre, but it turned out I unrolled it all. I've had it in there for at least 5-6 years. A-TAC material, can't even remember where I got it from now, can't find it anymore. Lovely camouflage, I do like it. Very Gucci flage, that's what it's called, A-TAC. And I got infused. I'm not allowed to buy Bergens or rucksacks no more. Not that it stops me, but anyway, sometimes I have to cook my own tea. So I made myself another Bergen. And the ethos on this one was all the posh designs and all that, you know, the grabbing your shelter kit out the bottom and all that, and everything comes off and that, all lovely jubbly, done it before. I wanted to make this just as simple as possible. As you'll see, it's just the classic design, I suppose. Nothing innovative about it, that's a big word. I know what it means, but Al can probably spell it. Is just make it as simple as possible. So on the back, it's just got the 2 straps. So as always, ladies and gents, I'll just give you a talk through of another MAC edition Bergen. Right, ladies and gents, obviously nothing flash. I just wanted to make this as simple as possible, and it's only got 2 straps, and they're obviously you've got the shoulder straps, but 2 straps that just hold the lid on. And again, here we see the bottom of it. I normally like to have the shelter or wet patch down there or whatever. Not going to do it this time. One, because I was limited in the amount of material that I had, and I've done this and a haversack out of this material. I think I showed the haversack last time, didn't I? But long story cut short, ladies and gents, let your eyes be your guide. If I wanted to put a shelter or a pouch down there or a bedroll or anything like that, there's plenty enough, and I've got it all elasticated, so that will come out and give me the ability to stick anything under there I want. And when you've got the 2 straps there, that's going to stop that rocking movement that always annoys me, and I'm sure it does you as well. And some elastic so it's tucked down and out of the way, ladies and gents. I'm going to make them a little bit shorter because this is the first time I've had it out, and I found it very, very comfortable to wear, to be honest. But I'll bring it back because I'll just give you a quick walk round the Bergen. Right, ladies and gents, it's got a waist belt on it. I always like a waist belt, some people don't. Keeps it attached to your body. Again, what we have out, I'll have to do a shout out to the gent, is David Fry's. I've just done it's the last one I'm going to do. Next one's going to have a completely different top to it, but a zip pouch, look at that. I love that sound, don't you? I love that sound till it breaks. Or zips can go. Although these are all military grade zips, and there's all me goodies and all me little first aid kits and all your necessaries in there, ladies and gents. Make sure that doesn't come out when I'm on Jeff's table. So that's on there. I like a bit of a longer front than most people because it comes down and covers stuff, yeah. So it's like 3 layers. Cut the morale, my regimental insignia, obviously morale patches on there, I think they're called these days. And I'm going to turn it around because I want to show you the side patches, because what I wanted to do was have the least amount of straps and buckles and stuff like that on there. So you've got a really long but deep side pouch. I measured it to take a 2-litre stainless steel bottle, and on that you think, well, how's it being kept closed? Now this is something you can repair in the field as well when it goes wrong. As I say, I hate the sides coming up, so each one of them's got Velcro on the sides and a whacking big 50mm wedge of Velcro just to close that over, ladies and gents. That's it. That is all that side pouch needs. Again, I could have filled it up a little bit so it's got a better shape and form, but I'm thinking, yeah, get the idea on that. And there's exactly one on the other side. They're not dismountable. It's very rare I do that. Very rare I do that. Take them off. I want to do this one simple as possible. And obviously, everybody seems to like. I've done the old nice bit of. Everything here is military grade, yeah. The bias binding on it and so forth. You know, the military grade mesh underneath there and that. Exactly the same pouch the other side. And I've got something a bit nice inside of that pouch that I'll show you just at the end of this video. Bringing it round. Inside there is military roll mat. You can't sort of get better than that. And again, the mesh. properly sewn on, ladies and gents, and sometimes it's not pretty, it's not meant to be, but I'll sew several times across in different places, so if one goes, the other will. Carrying handle, again, us ladies, they always prefer it wider rather than deeper, again, and that really does sit nicely. All military grade hardware on there, including the old sternum straps, and I was putting sternum straps on rucksacks and Bergens before even become popular. I mean, we're talking about back in the day, early 1980s. So forth, ladies. As I say, I got that waist belt on there. So that's the back, okay. I was going to do a bit of fancy sewing, but it doesn't really make any difference. But as I say there, now the lid at the back there, if I wanted to put something there like a camber tripod, me poles or whatever, or even me waterproofs, I can just attach them on there as a little roll across the back, and that won't come into the back of my head. Right, so I've got the two side pouches, none of them dismountable this time, do it all next time. And what I wanted was to keep it really simple, so all I've used there is some of these what I call G-lock buckles, so you just stick it in and then pull it down. Now the Bergen's not full up, that literally should come down to there. I've just not got a lot of stuff in the Bergen at the moment, and when I want to get it off, normally doesn't cost inside there. I was going to put a pouch on the inside, just don't make it no more complicated than it needs to be, ladies and gents. So as I always like, what I call it, my butt pack, and I always do that along there, because one thing I hate is when you take the lid flaps and they will just drop and then, you know, all the way, but they'll just stay there, ladies and gents. And that's the only, on the outside of the Bergen, it's the only two sort of straps I've got there. Normally people have a strap for the lid and then going round, not necessary. On this, again, you'll see at the side, Velcro, and this is one of the few where it's not dismountable, ladies and gents, okay, and I've just sealed it with Velcro, nicely edged and all that, got all my stuff, all my bits and bobs in there, and most of you have seen there's, you know, a pouch in there for me diggers, me cooking irons, you know, like me windshields and stuff, and even my little thing for, you know, preparing food on. And that is my little butt pack, again, not fully, it's nice if you're doing a film and it's got fully form and shape, if that makes sense. But ladies and gents, I love the material, I've kept it really simple, everything that's necessary and nothing that's not. One of my regimental sort of sayings, mottos. As we come to the top there, I always like a handle on the front as well. Again, just pull sew. I'm not one for the big snow locks and all that material at the top, because everything here is going to be in the Gore-Tex bivvy bag anyway. It's not for the purposes of filming, ladies and gents. And in there, well, that's where my 4x4 type goes in there. You will see, because I'm going to do a film, I've got a lot of David Fry's pouches, his internal pouches. Got a big wedge off him and I've started to use them for various things. But what I really, you know, let's pull a few more out. I'm going to do I don't mean a loadout video, but it's ever so brilliant to be able to pack up your kit. And as you'll see, they've all got different coloured pulls on them, ladies and gents, and that's a black one. You know, that's going to be my fire kit. Perhaps I'll empty it. There's another one. I'll show you what I keep in these on another occasion. Oh, there's always a bit of sweat rag. It's like a TARDIS in it, you know, and again you can see a different one. That's got all my warm kit in there. M84 material. They ain't got none of that left, but I'll grab the last lot of him. And again, people said, well, how do you know what one's in what? That's my cordage bag and it's green. That is all my coffee stuff, and that's in the Canadian Marpack, but it's very much similar. And here's another one. Right, so all I'm going to do now, but I'll show you all these and how they all work really well in these Bergens. On another video, ladies and gents. I've got a few more bits down the bottom there, but I'll leave it there because I want to show you the inside of this Bergen. Here we can see, looking into the Bergen, ladies and gents, obviously the internal stowage. I like pockets in pockets. I like everything so I can get to it. And I sewed a pouch on the inside, zipped it. I only do zips to impress David Fryers. Open it right up. Because in there, so it's not I'm not scaring the natives, it's me me kit carrier, shoulder bag, my knife, my saw, and a couple of other bits in there. They're just the stuff I'm going to need right to hand, easy to get at. And I do like to do that, ladies and gents, is anything like that that may bring me to the attention of the local constabulary, make sure it's all tight and tidy. And as I'm going from A to B, I'm not worrying the natives. And there we go, it's a nice little nylon pouch in there. Otherwise, I've got a few more bits at the bottom, ladies and gents, but on that, right there, ladies and gents, you'll see the inside. It's nothing flash, nothing too fancy. I was going to keep this one simple, and I believe I've achieved that. The only other little thing there is it's got some, so if I wanted to carry poles or basher poles or anything, I can just strap them to these straps that I've put in there on the side. And as we see, it's ever so easy to pack your Bergen. Know exactly where it is because I've got the little ties on them. And I may be the only one on the planet with a set of David Fryer's internal pouches, his modular system that's in him M84. It helps having a good mate that knows how to sew. And you had the last bit of that material, and guess what? I'll put my name down for it. And what I'm carrying in these, again, that's all my cook kit in there. I mean, how simple is that? That's all me coffee and my brew. That's me 4x4. Obviously that's just a little sweat rag. Right, ladies and gents, there is my latest Macpedition Bergen. It probably looks a little bit better the more full up it would be, but all I wanted to do, my design philosophy on this one was just keep it simple. And that's it, 2 straps on the front, and that's a job done for me. I bought that in, it's got a fair bit of weight in it. I haven't pulled up the draw cord there, and that sits nicely on my back. I think you can see me using this one quite a lot. And again, ladies and gents, it's a Gucci flage. I'm not a camouflage chap anymore, as you know. Have a look. Am I in there? But I don't mind a camouflage pack, and if you can get hold of some of this material, you can make a Bergen. Why not? Have a couple of Gucci flage Bergens. The news is, I've got some tiger stripe material. I'm going to do something really special with that. For me, not, you know, so just think Alice pack, American Alice pack, because I'm going to attach the whole thing to an Alice frame, which I really get on with. And I've got 2 meters. Oh, imagine like an Alice pack, a large Alice pack. Oh, and it's going to be on steroids. It's going to get a Macpedition, because the material costs me quite a bit as it goes, but yeah, it's got to be done in it. Ladies and gents, I know people just like to see the old Bergens and me making a bit of kit because I've saved a few dollars. That is it, ladies and gents. A-TAC Bergen, Gucci flage, but I've kept it really simple this time. So if you watch this far, thank you very much, always appreciate that. Well, I'll add it onto this Bergen one because it doesn't matter. Obviously, that water bottle goes in the, again, one of David Fryer's pouches. Just makes it easy to pull in and out. I've got 2 of them. You'll notice they're almost clear, 58 pattern water bottle. They don't come with a clear lid. Very limited run, made by Osprey. All the details on there are exactly the same. It's the same material, same gauge of like plastic material. And now one of the things throughout all of my time in the services, I love the 58 bottle rather than the American one because it carried more. But I could never see, there's only one design feature, and somebody's done that, ladies and gents, is I could never see how much water was left. You used to be able to gauge it, I suppose, through experience. But there's a clear water bottle. I got the last 3, I got them off a website. I think David Fryer's got one because he said he was after a water bottle. But if you ask me about these, they were part of a contract for United Nations, okay, run off obviously by Osprey. Exactly the same as a normal 58 bottle, but you can see how much water you got left. And I've got 2 of them, one in either side, so I've got 2 litres, and David's got one. And each one of these, because me and David like pass each other stuff, have a little dibbles and so forth. It's just a little bit handy-hairy, just to put that in there, and then that'll drop. Yeah, I even did it one-handed, nicely into the top of my pack. So so I can get them in water very, very quickly. But yeah, not many of them about, ladies and gents. It's no use asking me where you got one or where you can get one, because I was lucky to get hold of the last 3 as far as I know, and had to buy the tops separately. But there you go. There she is, another Maxpedition Gucci Bergen, ladies and gents. And like proper, I've been offered some serious dollar for them water bottle pouches, but that's just something I want to keep hold of, because I always wanted one that I could see how much water was left in it. And when you ain't got a lot of water and you're rationing your water, that's handy Harry. Anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, just a little thing there. Proper designer water bottles. In actual fact, you know, transpires is I was just lucky enough to get the last lot, and I've been a bit of a twat because they were the last ones off that website. Anyway, take care.